So the much talked about South Dunedin hub has been going through council for about the past 4 decades from the feel of things. But the council at the moment basically is about to change exponentially, obviously, because some are retiring, some are going to lose their positions. New people are going to come on board with next month's elections. So the council in the last sitting have made a decision that they're going to pause conversations around the South Dunedin hub, Lisa, and they're saying there's a new council coming in, so it makes sense to let them kind of take the reins and start making those final decisions.
I actually think Councillor Vandervis has a point here, and plus he's saying that people in South Dunedin haven't been consulted, hadn't had long enough to think about it.
Let's have a look exactly what Councillor Lee Vandervis said. He said, quote, "It would be very unfair of us to actually go ahead and make a decision knowing that half of us will be gone in a month, and that decision will then encumber the new council." So he's saying, whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah.
Let's just wait. So we talked a bit earlier about the lame duck situation in the US. Is this a bit of a lame duck situation in Otago?
Yeah,
are they not
who's the
going to make
councillor who
decisions?
says we're here, let's do it, let's move it?
So Councillor Kate Wilson has kind of said the opposite point. She said this, quote, "We got voted in to make decisions now and are in the best position, having heard a lot of information over the last 3 years to do that." So she's basically said, I don't care if we've got a week, a month or a year to go, we've been voted in to make decisions, this decision needs to be made. And I actually think she's got a really valid point, because obviously, let's say half of the councillors are new in 2 months' time. All of those councillors are going to have to be brought up to speed.
Yeah.
They're not going to have any of the background that the current councillors have towards these sorts of decisions. And, conspiracy theory here, disclaimer, disclaimer, what happens if some of those who actually want to hold off on it have an agenda that they can get the new councillors on their side? Just a thought.
I think any decisions made in haste are always regretted. So I think if it's not been brought up for consultation for long enough, and and obviously there's been a lot of stuffing around, wait until there's a new council.
Right. So decisions made in haste, yeah, made in haste. That's what you said. Just want to read one of my little notes here. Councillor David Benson Pope said the issue had been on the books for as long as 40 years.
But it wasn't called a hub then, was it? Because it was probably called a I don't know.
But I would think that in haste doesn't really apply to 40 years. I agree with Councillor Kate Wilson. They're voted in to make decisions. Do we really want them sitting around for the next month doing nothing? We pay their salaries, make the decision.
Yeah, or they could come paint my house.